device. Yes! Okay. I think it's working now. Perfect. And thank you so much, Babs and Matt, for following. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Yay! Okay. Well, all right. So I'll start that all over again. Yeah, I think what had happened was for my last Shirley Chats, it was the holiday edition, and that one was really fun. So like, please check it out. But so this is the holiday edition one I did. So this one, it was with RJ and Susie and Elijah, and we kind of talked about data visualization in 2017 and what we're looking forward to in 2018. It was really fun. But for that one, we actually had RJ was so pro. He had like an actual mic, so we like tried to put the mic in as an input. But yeah, and I think that's what maybe messed things up. And yay! Thank you so much. My middle name. So wait, where does it say my middle name? Well, it's not actually my middle name. It's my Chinese name, and it's Xueyang. So yeah, it's a little bit hard. I came to America when I was 10, and people definitely had trouble pronouncing my Chinese name, and that's why we picked Shirley, or I picked Shirley actually. Like a family friend brought out like a name dictionary, and she went down the list, and I was like, Shirley sounds nice, and that's what happened. That's how I got this name. But yeah, so okay, so back to the beginning. So first of all, Happy New Year! Yay! So thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for joining for the very first stream of the year. And I think I was apologizing for the fact that I've been so irregular in the last few months, or last month or so. So yeah, it's been like another month since my last stream, and I think it's just been like things have been a little bit hectic. But I'm hoping to get back to a more regular schedule again, although I'll be out next week because of travels. And then the other thing is that my life is kind of all over the place right now because my boyfriend and I are moving end of February or mid-February or so, mid to late February, because our lease on this place is up. So like it's super messy in this apartment right now. Like, oh my god. As we tried to pack away like 4 years worth of stuff, and then he'll be moving in with his sister, and I'll be moving to Japan for 3 months to give it a try, and then when I come back, we'll look for a place again. But yeah, so that's what's happening, which is also another reason why like I'll probably be able to regularly stream the Mondays for I guess a few weeks in February, and then I'll have to figure out a new time when I'm in Japan. I don't quite know when I'm gonna stream just yet. But yeah, so that's an exciting thing. Oh, and I have to figure out, because I really love streaming on my monitor, because it's just this nice big monitor. But I don't know how I'm going to do that, or where I'm going to get a monitor when I'm in Japan. I don't know. I'm like trying to research co-working spaces, but I guess those would be loud. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Slater USA. Oh yeah, hey, yeah. So I'm a little bit south of SF, in this place called Redwood City, or Redwood Shores. Yeah. So I think that's okay. So first thing was Happy New Year. The second thing was that I'm moving to Japan for 3 months, and hence and then so the streaming schedule might change a little bit. And the third thing is I might be a little bit off today. And I'll apologize for that, and it's because I went in, so this, you can see this one. I went in for an episode of Friend Happy Hour again. It was super fun last night, and then I was guest on there with Amy, Sailor HG. which is why also I have this jacket on right now. I don't know if anybody can see it. Can you see it? I don't know. It's pretty dark in here. It is quite dark in here. Yeah, but it's so cute. So it's her Get It Girl jacket, and she finally has them. So if you don't know, Amy runs this place called Bubble Sort Zines, or this brand called Bubble Sort Zines, and it's really cool. It's basically computer science concepts explained to a more teenage audience, and it's really cute. And then one of the things that she has is, does she still have them on here? Is these, maybe she doesn't have them listed here anymore. There's these shirts, but yeah, so these jackets, she finally has gotten them now with everything that's embroidered. And I have my my GitHub handle embroidered on here. But yeah, I got it from her yesterday. But we were on this episode talking about freelancing and running our own business, and it was a super fun episode. And as you can see, Ryan finally delivered on the whiskey, and I was a little bit too happy about the whiskey, and I drank a decent amount, and yeah, so I'm not hungover or anything. It was just like a happy drunk, but I definitely did not get enough sleep the past night, so that's why I might be a little bit off. But yeah, so I think those are all the things that I wanted to cover before we got going. I think so. Oh yeah, so these are some of it. Oh, thank you, Slater USA, for finding it. Yeah, so it's completely sold out. The jackets, I think she sold them maybe in, I think the pre-orders went in like maybe September or October or so, and yeah, so it was, and yeah, so she's shipping them out right now, but because we saw each other yesterday, like it didn't make sense for her to like ship them when she could just hand it to me in person. But yeah, co-working spaces do have dedicated rooms. Yeah, the important thing for me is a monitor, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to get a membership at a co-working space, because I don't quite like how big co-working spaces are. I kind of prefer like a smaller environment, like a smaller, yeah, so we'll see. But I believe those are all of the logistics kind of things out of the way. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this Front End Happy Hour episode, so please check it out if you have the time when it comes out. And then, so for today, I drew up the super rough sketch, which I don't know if like it even makes sense to anybody. Oh, that's really cool. So Jay Moran says some restaurants in NYC rent themselves out as co-working spaces during the day because they do their business at dinner time. That's really cool. I didn't know that. Probably smaller rooms, cheaper with food. Yeah, I don't know if Tokyo would do that. Let's see. So yeah, okay, so today, we definitely will not get to this point, but essentially I was like kind of trying to figure out how I wanted to lay out each of the songs, and if you're joining right now and have no idea what I'm talking about, I've had this ongoing project where I've been visualizing Taylor Swift music videos. So if you're interested, here's the whole playlist of past projects that you should definitely only watch on 2x speed, because Oh, I always wonder if there's a market for a silence-based co-working space, like little cubicles with a decibel meter, and all librarian types shush you with a stern, disapproving look if you make too much noise. That, I don't think that'd be for me, but that'd be pretty hilarious. Yeah, so, so this is kind of where I want to get to in the next few sessions. And I'll explain it in a bit after I show. So this is my current progress. So here's the screenshots of, right now I'm only showing 3 songs, but here's the screenshots of every 5 seconds and all the colors for them. And the last time around, I was able to put in this little set of filters. So then like what I can do is like if I want to see only the frames or only the blue, I can kind of drag the brush and then it will come back with those top songs with those colors. And not only that, but it will gray out everything else. So you can just see only the things that are blue in each of these frames. So like this is fun, like, yeah, so there's a lot of blue in this video. And then like, so this one, she has a blue dress. Yeah, so, and everything else, like you can see everything else has been made grayscale. And so this is for hue and this is for saturation. So it's kind of fun to be like I want like blue and I want it to be highly saturated. And then you can see like what gets left over, which is really cool. And then yesterday, what I did is I actually used this library called gpu.js. So gpu.js, and because I realized like when I first made the filters work, it was like literally going through, like it was looping through all of the pixels, being like, okay, does this pixel fall like within the filter for, oh, so yeah, this is hue saturation lightness. And basically I was going like, okay, does this pixel fall within the filter boundaries? Does this pixel? And I was like, well, first of all, I was thinking I need to send this to a web worker because I think each of these are 120 by 60 pixels or something. So you can imagine it's a lot to go through. And then there's about 40 or so images per song, and I have about 30 songs. So that's like a lot of things to compute. So I was already thinking of sending them to a web worker. But then I realized the other day that like not only should I send them to a web worker, I should also be using the GPU, because like it's not like, so it's like each of the pixels, none of the pixels depend on the other pixels, so like of course I can parallelize it. And I've actually never used a GPU before, so I found this library a few days ago, and it was like a slightly relatively painful afternoon of learning how to code with because I guess there's, and I might be completely wrong because I've never done any like WebGL or anything with shaders, or like I just have like this like kind of mental black box of how GPU works, and all I know is that it's really good at parallelizing things. And I didn't know this because like when I first read this part, I was like, what does that mean, like syntax support? Like, why is it talking about array? Like, why is there a list of things about syntax? And then as I was going through it yesterday, I realized that there's a lot of things I'm not allowed to use. And this is actually the list of functionality that I can do when I, so this is what it kind of looks like. So yeah, I have this one thing called create kernel, and all it does is, or sorry, I have this one thing called filter image, and then I do gpu.create kernel, and I basically pass in all of the pixels for an image, and then the filters for hue, saturation, lightness, and then I figure out what the I figure out the XY of the pixel, and then I grab the RGB of that pixel, and then I convert it to hue, saturation. I convert that to hue, saturation, and lightness, so that I can calculate whether or not that pixel should be kept, and then I return either that pixel's color itself or a grayscale version. And then I put that array into my canvas. Let's see, yeah. So I take that array, so I set that array to the image data, and then I set that on the canvas. So that's how it's working right now, and that's why this performance is like relatively fast. Like I can do this, and then like it's not too fast, but it's like orders of magnitude faster than it used to be. And so today's goal is to take that code and to put it into a web worker. And I sincerely hope that that you guys are great at web workers, because I've never used them. I've only kind of like read into them, so I think I'll probably be stumbling around a lot doing this. Oh, thank you so much, Ryan. Braganza. So Slater USA says JS JavaScript beyond image rollovers and form validation is black magic wizardry to me. Code needs more comments. I actually, so maybe call me maybe I'm lazy, but like I only write in code when I need to when I need to work out the logic. Otherwise I prefer not to put in, because like it ends up being something like this where I'm just like writing out, like I'll only write I'll only write comments if the code logic is hard to follow without the comments. Otherwise, I know what's going on here. Although, so today, web workers. So I think what I need to do is load all of the images. So currently I'm doing this where I'm on component amount, I am loading all of the images right here to get the image data, and then I'm passing that to, and then I'm calling this one where I pass that into, so this is where I pass it to the GPU for processing, and I need to actually refactor my code such that instead of doing it one image at a time, or like loading, instead of the component being grabbing like one component equaling one image, I need it to be I think one component will take care of all of the images for one video, so that I can spawn a web worker per video. Because if I spawn a web worker per image, that'll be around like 1,200 images, which means like 1,200 web workers, and I'm pretty sure that that's probably not a good thing to do. Let me see. Sage Beltane says, in the same way, but I tried to be better for coworkers. Yeah, so I used to comment more when I was working full time at a company, but now that I freelance, I like write majority of my code for myself. So then I'm not that nice to my future self. And Jay Moran says, I'm a fair hand at JavaScript, but all I know about workers is that they're like threads and that this exists. Ooh, what is this? Workerize offload modules into workers in a single prefix. What? Wait. Oh yeah, so I guess also I should, whoa. Await inst dot burn CPU. What does that mean? Page. Oh, that's the function. Burn CPU. Okay. A webpack loader that moves a module and its dependencies into a web worker, automatically reflecting exported functions as asynchronous proxies. Exported functions as asynchronous proxies. So worker.js, and then actually that's kind of nice. So workerize loader instance is equal to worker. So what's a worker loader? And workerize loader. This loader registers the script as web worker. That is cool. Webpack contrib usage. And so this is app.js. So what's the difference between this one and the other one? This is set inline the worker as a blob, set a custom name. Is this one? So this one is called worker loader. And then it says, oh, worker loader module for Webpack. Okay, so it's only for Webpack? Is that what that means? So I don't want this one, and I want the... That's cool. Absolutely no idea if it fits your use case. Oh, Jason Miller. Yeah. I know the guy who makes Solar, makes good stuff. Jason Miller. Is it this person or so, but this one, is it that this one is for, you know what, I feel like I could do web worker npm. So I think I read some of these guides. Whoa. I actually should have looked at this earlier. So let's see. This is based on threads a go-go for Node, conforming to, with an API conforming to the web worker standard, asynchronous, evented, and or, wow, so many downloads. Okay. Continuation passing style API for moving blocking longish CPU bound tasks out of Node's event loop to JavaScript threads that run in parallel in the background. Awesome. And that use all the available CPU cores automatically. I wonder, so I should be able to, so the thing that I was a little bit worried about is like, even once I've moved this code into a worker, that worker should be able to still use the GPU, right? I'm asking this because I have no idea how any of this works. Let's see, client connections, write up for the original use case of this module, event handlers, event loop, worker threads, processors. Both of those are only for Webpack, I think. Yep, develop it. I see. Okay, so I think this is more for I'm guessing this is more for okay. So, okay, so this is for, this is basically like a wrapper. Ooh. Okay. Set listeners. Okay. What is web worker threads? Module API new threads.worker returns a worker object. And then dot create returns a thread object, create pool, web worker. Oh, that's the module API. Okay. Web worker API. So this is an abstraction. Oh. Jab G, thank you so much for following. Oh my god, it's Nicholas. Wait, hold on, Rougeau. This is Nicholas, right? Oh my gosh, hi, thank you for catching. Nice to finally catch one of these live sessions. Your color filtering on this project made me wish I played around more with things like this in my new. Oh my god, you had a New Yorker's cover project. Amazing. So Nicholas is a super awesome. Oh my god, he does some beautiful things. C82. Definitely check out Nicholas's projects. So you have so many more new things since I've last checked it out. So I first found Nicholas's work because of this one called Off the Staff. This is still one of my favorite projects from you, Nicholas. Yeah, so each of these are, hold on. Each of these dots are a note. Yeah, each dot represents a note in a score. Pitch is indicated by the distance from the center. Time is by the angle from the 12 o'clock position. Size of dot indicates duration of the note. And color of dot is different for each instrument, which is so cool. Like, which is, actually, that's also really, I need to look at this again. But it's also just so beautiful at the same time. So this is Nicholas's. I actually haven't seen these. And then, when did you do this one? So, oh wait, I think I saw this. I think I saw this recently. Wait, is this a recent one? Let's see. Oh, I love this though. And you, of course, oh wow, there's like so much black somewhere in there. Okay, and you usually have, yeah, how it was made. That's so cool. Oh, it was a year ago. Okay. That's really cool. Yeah. Oh, I love all of the iterations. I think, oh, I like this one. Wow. Oh, I like this one a lot too. Yeah, that's true. Scene changes is difficult, but then like, and this is more artistically fun. Yeah, wow. Oh, you can hover over them. Let's see. Wait. Oh, awesome. Naughty recently did. So Nicholas was actually also one of our guests for, yeah, this one. So Nicholas was one of our guests for data sketches back in January of last year. Oh my god, that was a year ago. We've been so absolutely horrible. So this was he took data from all of his own Scrabble games for a year. Yeah. And then Nadi also recently did something with color. So, oh, this one's so fun. It's all the colors from all of the covers of Cardcaptor Sakura, which I think is so awesome. And I need to check this out in more detail later on. But yeah, okay. Read GPU acceleration on web workers. Oh my god. Okay, thank you so much, Jamarance. So functions and classes available to web workers. Oh, okay, yeah. Addition to, I mean, like the GPU already had like such a limited set of functions I could use. Like I couldn't even. So this really ugly thing is because for whatever reason I couldn't use an AND operation. Because like if you look at this list of syntax, like I'm not allowed to use an AND operation. Like that was pretty painful. So I think this syntax, the GPU syntax for this library that I use is probably more strict than this one or the one for web workers, I think. So I'm hoping it'll be alright. In addition to standard JavaScript set of functions, variety of functions available from the DOM to workers. I think I just remember that I'm not able to manipulate the DOM from a web worker. So it's really great for like processing. Ooh, APIs available in workers. I can do image data. Oh, cool. Oh, but okay. There's no support in IE. In Blink, support in Gecko, and Blink, support in WebKit. Oh no. There's no support. Oh wow, there's no support for Safari or Chrome. This is super helpful though. This is such a great link. Thank you so much. That was Jamarance. And let's see. This is, you said unrelated to, so Sage Beltane says this is unrelated to web workers, but no, I have not seen this book. Information graphics. Massive flow of, what is this? Oh, that's awesome. Fascinating perspective on the subject, highlighting the work of the masters of the profession, created a number of breakthroughs that have changed the way we communicate. That's awesome. Information graphics, conceived and designed not just for graphics professionals, but for anyone interested in the history and practice of communicating visually. I'm gonna bookmark this too. Do I have a list? I guess I'll put it into a wish list. Cool. I'm gonna refrain. I've been refraining from buying books in the last, basically recently, because we're moving, and I'm like, I don't want to buy a book just to have to pack it up to move to another place to unpack. So I'm like refraining from that. And oh, Nicholas says I loved Nadi's project. Oh my god, yes. And Ryan asks if I've seen the new Cardcaptor Sakura. No, so I started the Clear Card arc. I read the first chapter and I don't know why, but like I didn't get into it. I feel like I love Cardcaptor Sakura for like nostalgia, the original Cardcaptor Sakura, but then like maybe like it's like like the target demographic, it's like a certain age range. And I don't know if I fit that anymore. And I couldn't get back into it. But I've been meaning to give it another try. So we'll see. Oh, cool. So Sage says, who's going through my copy today because I finally have a copy of this book because I finally have an opportunity to do some dataviz at work. It's a tome. Amazing stuff. Oh my god, that's holy shit. Don't buy this book before you move. It's 10.1 by 1.8 by 14.9 inches and almost 9 pounds. Are you serious? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a bit. This is cool. Okay. So, I'm trying to figure out if it's worth using a wrapper, a WebWorker wrapper, or if the WebWorker API is straightforward enough that I can just like do it through that. I feel like I only do wrappers if it abstracts away like some of the more like mundane setup kind of things. So I need to be reminded of how the WebWorker, because I feel like the WebWorker API is actually pretty what's the word? Pretty straightforward. I think the only thing that I found a little bit annoying is having to do the load file thing. Let me see. What was the so there's a, there we go. This particular library uses web workers in its, yeah, so it just does the import scripts, and actually I don't think it's that bad. So I actually don't see the benefit. So yeah, I remember I was looking at this example because it uses web workers in its examples, and it doesn't seem like it's too bad. So this is what the worker code looks like, and then I believe it gets called from, I think, nope, where is it? Chop suey. Viz.js. I think viz.js is where it calls it. Wait. Worker. Yeah, new worker. And it just calls that. Cool. So it doesn't actually even need any other, like I don't need to load anything else. So I don't quite know why I want to use this. Because I think I only need the web worker in the most basic sense. I did read somewhere that like I get, it's probably one of the things I was wondering is like if I should be loading in the image via web worker, or if that's even possible. Because I read that, like, you know, one of the most expensive things about using a web worker is transferring the data back and forth. So like if I can save the step of transferring the data, the image data to the web worker, and like, you know, and have it only be that I need it for the transferring the data back from the web worker, then I guess at least that saves a step. But oh yeah, because there's file reader, which is really cool, because then that means I think I can like read data or text files. Oh my god, wait. From the API, so file reader, oh, but it's not supported. A lot of these are not supported. So I guess to play it safe, use the static, oops. So to play it safe, I think I should, I like this, creates a new worker. Yes, workers can spawn more workers. Oh, WebGL with off-screen canvas. But yeah, most of these aren't supported. Thank you so much for this link. This is amazing. So I guess I'll probably have to, yeah, I think I'll have to, I'll probably have to transfer the images over to the web workers. Okay, so let's see. And okay, so this is the first one that I was looking at. I wasn't quite sure why I would use this. And then this one, yeah, I guess I just don't understand why I would use a wrapper for the web worker, because the web worker API seems pretty straightforward. But yeah, okay, so I will get started on this now that I've done my homework a little bit. And okay. So 45 minutes in, and finally the actual coding part. Oh my god. Oh, I feel like my life recently has been a lot of I've been trying to write like a retrospective of my past year and a half. So it's been like really, really slow because I write super slow. And then also I've been planning like some trips. So I think a trip, because I'll be in Japan, like a trip to Hokkaido. And then when I get back in June, I'll be speaking at a conference in Germany called like in a place called like Darmstadt, I think, which is near Frankfurt. So I was trying to figure out like if I want to stick around and like travel somewhere, or like if I want to just go for the conference and come right back. So I don't know yet. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for what to do around there, that'd be awesome. Okay, so let's call this worker. What should I call this worker? I put it into scripts, and then oh wait, not scripts. I put it into source. Where's the? Hold on, Tay. Oh, there we go. Source, and oh, the service worker. Okay, put it in here, and we'll call it screenshot worker. Image filter worker, filter image worker. Let's see. Editor is not responding. That's great. Force close. Previously automatically saved project state detected. Sure. Okay, save that again. So annoying. Okay, so in visualizations, actually, yeah. Filter worker, filter image worker.js. Okay, so I think the only things I need is to import gpu.js and chroma.js, I think. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it first with just one video. So I'll send one image at a time. So I'll spawn like 40 workers or something. And once I get that working, then I'll try it with sending over like 40 images at a time or something like that. Yeah, so I'll do that. Okay, so I need to import scripts, and that would be chroma.js. Oh, huh. Except the scripts are... How do I do web workers with... Is this why there was the web workers with Webpack? That would make sense, because how do I import scripts? Okay, I'm gonna read into that again. So it was web worker with Webpack, worker loader. So import worker.js config worker loader. a message inline fallback examples worker.js. Ah, I see. I see why you might want to use this, the Webpack worker loader. That makes sense. So I guess for me, because I'm only trying to load in 2 scripts, this is cool. Okay, now this makes more sense. But because I'm only trying to load in 2 scripts, I guess I'll... Wait, I don't even need Chroma.js, actually. I'm not using Chroma. So I only need GPU. So I only actually need to load in 1 script. So I'll just get the CDN for that. GPU.js, GPU accelerated JavaScript. Or should I... Where is a CDN for it? Okay. I guess I'll do it this way. According to MTN, you can use a file blob in the worker constructor. The worker interface that can be easily created is as simple as calling the constructor. Workers may in turn spawn new workers. Workers may use XML HTTP requests. Nice! Not all interfaces. Okay. Nice. Let's see. Okay, but I don't have... Ah, that's perfect. So does that mean that I can like load an image, web worker load image, but the canvas preloader, image preloader proof of concept, fetch image worker. Ooh. Oops. Proof of concept images dot length. Well, I don't know what this is. Oh, server must expose course header. Okay. And this is cool. So URL and then worker is equal to new worker with the URL, and then create document fragment, and then unload append child. Whoa. Wait, is this, so create document fragment. These will come immediately from the cache. Hold on. Images dot for each, create element, unload. Oh, this is so cool. So with this one, you can basically create a document fragment. So I guess it means that you can create like a, I guess like a pseudo DOM kind of thing in the web worker so that you can pass that back. Is that what that means? You can pass it back to the main to have it be rendered. Let's see what this okay, that's not helpful. Fetch image worker. Why does fetch work? Is that image.source, no course, cache, response, response.blob, then post image, image.id, image.source. But I need, the problem is that I need to get image data from that. So let's see. So you can fetch it from a place and use it like that if passing the URL of the worker script doesn't work. Or maybe I'm overcomplicating things. Also, if lack of logical operators is giving you a headache, you can write JS functions to do the same stuff. So for cool. I just ended up doing like a bunch of if statements that like look there. I'm just like, okay, I'll just do like it's a very simple case, so I just did a lot of if statements instead of logical, like instead of and statements. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look into this more because I can definitely, it seems like I can definitely load the image, but I'm not sure if I can then get the image data out of it. So I'm going to go with the simplest, like I'm gonna start with the simplest to get it working. And so the simplest to get it working would be to just like pass in the image data. And then, yeah, so because I can't seem to find a CDM for the GPU.js, I'm just gonna copy over the minify source. Let's see. Let's see. I could also just do it this way. Move, copy, and then in no modules, I have, no, don't show me, GPU.js, yes, cool. And then in source, there seems to be a lot of parts. Core? GPU.js? No, but that's not the minified. Oh my god, you are so right. Mupo says you could just use unpackaged. You are so right. Thank you. Okay. Unpackage.com, and then so I can just do GPU.js. So I should be able to do, yeah, GPU.js, right? GPU.js or GPU.js, I wonder. Unpackage.com/GPU.js. Does that work? Cool. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. So I believe that should make sense. That should hopefully work. I think that should work. That was awesome. Okay. And then I've only written one line. It's been an hour and I've written one line. Okay. So copy over all of the functions. And from here to here. And I'm guessing I can, like for example, what they do is, yeah, you can just do cluster of, I should just be able to do, in my worker, I should just be able to do like a new GPU, and then I should be able to like spawn it this way. And so I believe all that needs to happen is an on message. I just need to do function event, and then so there's the event.data. So on this side, how they do it is dot on message. Wait, so on this side, dot on a message. Oh, okay, post message. Cool. Okay. So let's see. Error. So on this side, I should be able to do for new worker. So I think I want a worker for each image. So I should just be able to do like a this dot worker is equal to new worker, and the worker is in the same directory. It's called filter image dash worker.js, and then here I should be able to do this dot worker should be able to do this dot worker dot post message. Yeah, and then the post message should be image data. So let's see. I think I want to be sending over image data. Image width. Then how about do I want to do range? I wonder if workers, what if I just do filters, like pass in this dot props dot filters and deconstruct them on the other end. So let's try that. I wonder if you console log on the worker side, I wonder where that will show up. But let's see. So then what needs to happen is for me to just do this and the filter image worker. And I feel like then on this side, I just say worker, this dot worker dot on message function event, actually e. So when the message comes back, I just want to have it event.data.time. So event.data, event.message, event.data.clusters, because this one sends back post message is clusters. So I should be able to do event.data.pixels, I think would be all of them. And then, what I want to do is also flatten the pixels. Okay, so put that, let pixels be that, and then flatten the pixels, and then I can say this dot, or is it this dot post message? Yes, this dot post message. Is pixels, and then here I want to say const image data. Image data, image width, and filters come from event.data, and then also get the hue, saturation range, lightness range from the filters. Yeah, okay. And then after that, I should just, so const pixels is equal to the pixels I get back. And then, yeah. Yeah. I think this would work. I think, yeah. I'll put them in a component did mount just in case. But yeah, actually in that case, I don't think I even need render image anymore. I just need to replace that with this .worker.post message. Same thing here. And yeah, because I think everything else has been moved around to other places. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh really? They had Mirapo said that had require clause. That's not going to work actually. Browserify CDN. Whoa. Cool. Okay. That makes sense. So I'll try it with that. Okay, other than that, I don't know if it's gonna work. It's not working. Unexpected use of event. Okay, line 22. Oh, yes. Event image data is not defined, line 49. Line 49. Ah. Okay. Yes, this would be this.state.image data. Cool. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it's gonna work. Whoa! Did that work just now? Did that work? No, I don't think that worked. I think that's the... Yeah, I don't think that worked. No, it didn't work. Okay, unexpected token. Filter image worker.js1. Huh. Huh. Manifest.json. Filter image. Oh. I mistyped the file name. Wish I wasn't EST, but I have a few things to do before bed, so I have to go. Thanks. Thank you so much for joining, Sage Beltane. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, this time is like pretty bad for East Coast people. I think, especially once I move to Japan for a bit, I think I'm gonna try out like a, yeah, I think I'm gonna try out a different time. So hopefully it will work better then. Okay, so syntax error. Okay, now what? Okay, still the same thing. Why? Okay, it's telling me filter image dot worker, filter image worker dot JS. Oh, I wonder if it's because I'm within Webpack. So I wonder if that's why. I wonder if it's just not getting it at all. Yeah, okay. It's because I'm in Webpack and it's trying to find it at the wrong location. So that just means that I just have to put it into the public folder so that I can, yeah, it's I guess it's loading it. I guess it's, yeah, it's not compiling it in, and it's loading it as like a separate request. So I need to put it into the public folder so that I can access it that way. Okay, so move it's in source, visualizations, filter image worker, and move that to my public. I guess I can just put it into public. Put it in there. Okay, and that way I can just do, I think it should be this.process.env. Is that it? Create React app, public, using the public folder, and it is process.m.public URL. I can never remember this. Okay, put that in there. And now it should be getting it from the right place. Awesome. Whoa, okay, GPU is not defined. Wow, it is trying to get GPU from, okay, so GPU is not defined. Okay. I am glad that this worker still console logs to this. Okay. I guess that's why. This is why there's a webpack web worker. I guess maybe that's why I should be using it. Not this one. Where did it go? Web worker. Not this one either. Okay, web worker webpack. That'd be a very good reason why to use it. Okay, import worker app.js, import worker from blah. So test worker.js, use worker loader. Learned something new today, although I'm still kind of confused as to why it's not finding the GPU instance, or yeah, set a custom name for the output script. Options. Okay, inline, you can also inline the worker as a blob. Webpack config.js, fallback. Huh. Ooh. Okay. This is a slight bit messy. Why would that be? I should be able to get, because shouldn't I be able to get that? Get the GPU? So I think somewhere in here there's a window.gpu. So shouldn't that set it, but is it that I can't access it because, does that window mean the main window and then the web worker can't access it? Is that what's happening? Okay. Hey Aaron, okay, so Mirabo, it had window.gpu, is window not defined as global and a web worker. Web worker doesn't have a window object. GPU.js defines GPU as window.gpu, so GPU was undefined. You might get around it by defining window first, then directly using window.gpu. Defining window first. Huh. Wonder, defining window first. Okay, I think this is probably a good place to take a break. My throat is getting a little bit dry, so. But if I was to, so like, you mean define window in here, or I wonder which one would be better to use to somehow try and get around the window.gpu, or to try and use the Webpack loader, in which case I have to, because I'm using create React app, which means that I think I would have to eject from there. So like I would have to touch the Webpack config myself. They have to quote unquote eject it or something. Eject to a custom setup at any time. And then, and then set this. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go take a break. Oh, above line 1 var window. Ooh. Oh, that's a good point. So Mirapoo says, yeah, above line 1 var window is equal to an empty object. And instead of GPU, do window.gpu. That's a good point. Yes, let me try that. And it seems like there's no ES 2015 or whatever in the web workers, so I think I might have to use var. So var window is equal to, so smart, thank you so much. So new window.gpu, it should be var. So I'm guessing this deconstruction is not gonna work. Alright, now let's see what happens. Image width is not defined. Image width is not defined. Okay, that worked. I think that worked. Warning, GPU not supported, falling back to CPU support. Damn. GPU not supported? In a web worker? Worker GPU support. Oh, look at that. Use the web worker API. Okay, so to run the kernel on CPU cores, purely asynchronous, blocked by number 4 for API parity. Maybe we should just return a promise, just like how we just returned. It will actually improve the use for our normal GPU kernels by allowing JavaScript to execute something while waiting for a response from it. But web workers also improve CPU performance, which is something we could try and achieve too. So I guess it's not something that's supported yet. Well, okay, fine. Oh, there is ES6 in web worker. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I didn't need to do it at all. I didn't need to customize my Webpack config to use the worker loader at all. Oh, really? Wait, is that true? Okay. I'll keep that in mind if I have to use the worker loader. Okay. So, it says image width is not defined. So basically, let me just do it such that there is event.data. image data. Then there's event.data.image_width. Should I just const? Actually, I'm gonna call this yeah. So we can use ES6. So const data is equal to event.data. And then that way I can do data.filters.hueRange, data.filters.setRange, and data.filters.lightRange. Okay. Now do you work? Whoa, I'm not getting any. No, image width is not defined. Where are you getting this? Where are you getting this? At least the console logging debugging on this is like so much easier than, oh my god, than it was for the GPU. Oh. Okay. So it's this one. So I actually need to bring this. So I actually I can just set output in here. So filter image dot set output, and I can say, oh, I need to pass in image height too. Let's see. So where is that image height? Do that here. Pass in image height. So that would be data.image_width and data.image_height. Import worker from workerize loader worker. The stuff before bang is you telling Webpack what loader to use for that file, so no need to change the config. If that's the case, is this like, because this makes it sound like it needs to know how to find the file. Like, why is there the config? Oh, is it saying that like you can either do it in line or you can have the Webpack config? Oh, like it's an either or, not an and. Is that what that means? Interesting. Okay. Let's see. DevTools was disconnected. Oh no, what happened? Did I break it? Cool. So damn, GPU not supported, falling back to CPU support. Okay, that's okay. As long as the rest happens quickly. That was pretty fast. So even though it's not using the GPU, oh my god, you guys. Oh, but wait, that's not the filtered one. So that's not working. So even without the GPU support, it should be able to. It's not actually working. The filters are not working. Let's see. Okay, so first of all, let me only do it for one song, so like my computer doesn't die from like spawning off 100-something workers. So let me just do only one video at a time. But why is that not working? Oh. Ooh, okay. So interesting. Oh, Lodash is not defined. That's why it's not working. And I just use Lodash to flatten. I can just do that when I get it sent back to my main thread. So let's see. I'll get it here. I'll just do it on the main thread. Okay. Is this like... Oh my god. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, that's not what I was looking for. And I feel like that was actually slower than when I was just using the GPU. Damn. What to do, what to do. Huh. That was definitely slower than just using the GPU. And also that's not working correctly. Okay, I'm gonna take a break and I'll be back. And I'm also gonna think about this a bit more. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, see you in a bit. Oh, it's making so many web workers because I'm currently just making one web worker per image. Like I just wanted to make it work, and then the next step is to make a one web worker per video. So then it won't spawn so many web workers. Although I wonder if that's the reason why it's coming back slower. But even before then, I need to like figure out why this is not working. So, sigh. Why are you not working? So sad. Okay, I will be back in a bit. Let's see. Okay, cool. Hey, I'm back, and I'm ready to debug this. And then after I do that, yeah, okay. Don't know which ones. Well, but I guess the good thing about the web workers is like at least it frees up the main thread, because if I do the GPU, then it man, I was hoping that I would be able to have both, because if I do the GPU, then it's still in the main thread and it locks up all of the interactions until it finishes. But at least with web workers it's a little bit slower, but at least it will free up resources. Like I can still interact, which is good. So choices. Okay. Yeah, it's taking a while. But that might also be because I'm spawning like 40 web workers instead of just one. So I'll have to see once I put them all into one web worker, then I can see if it's working or not. And then I need to, okay, so let me now figure out what I'm doing wrong. So I actually feel like I can probably do a debugger. So let me do like if x is equal to, let me just do like, image with, well, let me do like somewhere in the middle, maybe like 60, and now that I'm using the main CPU, I should be able to, does syntax not support it? Okay, let me just try and do this debugger. Can I do a debugger in here? I don't know, we'll see. Okay. Cool, I can do a debugger. Okay. Okay. User offset. And so my user R, user G, user B. Here, I'll make this bigger. And let's see. And then so what is my user keep? I haven't even done the filter yet. But like, why is my user, like my user keep should be true right now. It is true. If user index is 0. Where is, let me say instead, let me see index is equal to 3. So for some reason index is never equal to 3. Okay, let me console log index. There is 3. Oh my god. My computer is so unhappy with me right now. Oh no. No. I just killed this webpage. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is. It's still not working. That's odd. It's very odd. Wait, hold on. Okay, let's. If index is equal to 3, debugger. And then, did I have. No, so I have. Okay. For some reason, it's just not hitting the if statement, or let's see. Oh, nice. Okay. So if user index is equal to 3, then oh, why aren't the return statements? Wait, why aren't the return statements being... This is so weird. There's no return statement. Oh my god. I think this is why the return statement isn't getting compiled in. That's so weird. Wait, the return statement is getting compiled in for this function. For some reason, it's not being kept for this one. That's really weird. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. So if index is equal to 3, so this is basically, I'm just saying return full opacity, so index is equal to 3 would be the RGBA, the alpha. So if this one is the alpha, then 255, so 100% opacity. If it's not, then it must be one of the RGBs, in which case return either the color or return grayscale of that pixel. So now that should work, I hope. Oh! Mirabeau, does your computer support WebGL? Jimrans, as I understand it, doesn't debugger pause the main JavaScript thread? Would debugger even exist inside a worker? I guess so, shows you what I know. Mirabeau says, does your computer support WebGL? I thought they did. Yeah. I mean, they should, because yesterday when I was doing this on the main thread, it was using the GPU, so I think it's not a matter of oh, I see. Mirabeau, GPU.js should support GPU as long as there is support for WebGL. I know Firefox supports WebGL inside of web workers. I see. I think that might be exactly it, because I think it's the fact that, like, WebGL... Yeah, so it only works in Firefox right now. No IE, no Chrome, no Safari. So, yeah, WebGL with off-screen canvas, which means that... Stop. Oh my god. Stop. Kill process. Tools, more tools, task manager. GPU process. Wait, what is going on? React app. Oh my god, memory is 2.8 gigabytes. What am I doing? Well, I know what I'm doing. Okay, kill that, kill that. Please. Okay, thank you. Okay, now it should come back. Cool. Yeah, so it's coming back with the things properly filtered. Cool. And then awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, so takes a while still. So I wonder if that means on Firefox this should be a lot faster. But according to the list on MDN, Chrome does not. Yeah, Chrome does not support WebGL. So we can find out. Localhost 3000. Huh. I don't think it's even working. Inspect elements. Let's see, console. Oh, look at that. Even with even on Firefox, it's coming back that GPU is not supported. What version do I have? No, but I should be on one of the, yeah, it's 57. Huh. Oh, feature preference setting and about config set. Oh, so I actually have to like manually set it, which means that void your warranty. Okay, I accept the risk. So set GFX off-screen canvas. And default boolean false. Cool. And then does that now work? Or do I have to restart? Okay, maybe I have to restart. Okay. So let me try it again. So that was about config. Didn't even know that existed. That's cool. Okay, so it's enabled now. So localhost 3000. But this means that like people using Firefox, it wouldn't even matter. Huh. Falling back to CPU support. Yeah, so I guess it won't even matter. Yeah, it wouldn't even matter for other people because most of them would probably have that setting disabled. So even if this did work, they wouldn't see the benefits of the GPU. What an interesting question. Okay, so I'll have to think about other ways to optimize. What an interesting thing to learn though. Hey Jen, thank you so much for joining. Hey, isn't it kind of late? Oh, I guess it's only 1 hour ahead there. Thanks so much. Okay, so Senior K, do you have hardware acceleration enabled on Firefox? Gotta live life on the bleeding edge. I guess not. I assume that once I did that, that'd be fine. No, I don't. I guess I don't have hardware acceleration. Maybe. Ooh. Okay, so. Disable higher. Enable. Huh, why do people want to... Why do people want to disable it? Ooh. Okay, so enable WebGL. Set that to true. Okay, I'll try that too. So about config. Okay, fine. Ooh. I guess that's another reason why. Okay, now let's try again. How about now? Nope. So I enabled that too. WebGL force enabled. Layers acceleration. Direct 2D. Okay, let me restart Firefox again. It's so weird. Okay, localhost. Aw, thanks, Jen. Yeah, today actually it's been really great. So especially with Jay Morantz and Mirapo, and earlier there was oh no, I'm already forgetting his or her handle, but they've been helping me with the web worker so much. It's awesome. And right now we've realized that so I had this. So I wrote some of my code to use the GPU for the calculation, the data calculation, and that sped things up a lot. But once I moved it off the main thread to the web worker thread, it like wouldn't use the GPU, and we're trying to figure out how to make it use it, but it seems like it's just not using it. So yeah, it's just not using it. Oh my. But I wonder if I can enable it in Chrome. I didn't know that it was a setting that I had to enable. I just kind of assumed that it just is turned on. Chrome flags. WebGL. Enable. I didn't know that. Wow. Anything about hardware? Acceleration? Ooh. No. Okay. Okay, let's try it with that. See if I can get the GPU going. Nope. Okay. I think you have to turn on experimental canvas features for this to work in Chrome. Just got here, not sure if you did that already. No, I haven't yet. Let me try that. Chrome. Hey, hello, near this. It's in Chrome, it's under settings. It's been a while. Thank you so much for joining. I've been like falling off the regular streaming wagon. But I'm hoping to make it back and then like come back to a regular time that you can join, so that like, yeah, I'm working on it. But thank you for joining today. Oh, it's the same Chrome flags page. Okay, thank you. Yeah, definitely holidays. I did not do much for like, so, it was also, even like right before the holidays, it was a bit rough because I was basically spending all of my time on a client project, which has since come out, and so it's this one. It's since come out, and I'm so glad that it has. It's a really great article, and Nadi and I did the visualizations for this. But yeah, I was slaving over it up until the point of publishing. So we published December 20th. And then after that, I was like, I spent a week not doing anything, like not thinking at all, not even checking my email. And then I had a, yeah, that was a great time. And then I think after that, I can't even really remember what I've done. But it's been a great time not really thinking much. Oh, and then ever since I've been writing this like Medium article. Stories. That's like a retrospective of, yeah, this is what it looks like. It's a retrospective of my past year and a half freelancing. And as always, it's like turning out longer than I wanted to, and I'm only like 2/3 or like half of the way through. So we'll see. I'm such a slow writer. Okay, crap. I was gonna do something with Chrome flags. Okay. So moving, Jen says moving could throw a wrench in future timing, but streaming anyways. And streaming anyway, we can still watch after the fact. And oh yeah, so definitely. Wait, you're moving or my moving? I'm moving in about a month. So hello near this. Thank you so much. Cool. Love screen readers for the big pages. Screen readers. And Hugo. Hey Hugo. Thanks for joining. It made quite a buzz on D3 Twitter. Yeah, and it's gotten a lot of really great feedback, not just from like the visualization side, but like on the story side. The story is like incredibly, it's the amount of journalism, like I have so much respect, like I had a lot of respect before, but I have so much more respect for investigative journalism. They like, the Guardian team in SF literally spent a year and a half on this story, gathering all of the data. I just really wish that like we were able to do the launch earlier so that it had more time to kind of like to have the content sink in, because we did it on the 20th and the 21st. There was only a few days before Christmas hit, and I think it got buried under that. Like I really wish, like, and this is like, because I had travel plans, like I wasn't able to work during those, so then like there was that, but also like there were trouble getting all of the materials, and but if we had just released it like even a week before or something, so that like there could be more attention on it, because I think it's such an important story. It's about the bus relocation program for homeless people, and like if there was some like, you know, awareness, like policy awareness that came out of it, that would have been amazing. But yeah, I don't know. I just really hope that like something, I don't even know what I'm saying. Experimental canvas features, I think is what, yeah, okay, let me enable that. And then, let's see. Yeah, so Jen says you are moving to a different continent in a new time zone. That I am, and I'm very excited about it. Helen near this says text to speech if I find a page that it TLDR. Hugo says hi everyone from France. Oh my god, what time is it in France right now? France time. 6:58 a.m. Oh my god, that is so early. Good morning. Oh my god. Okay, so experimental canvas features, and then I wonder if it's gonna work now. Like, I wonder if I have to restart Chrome. Let me try restarting Chrome. Uh-oh. I just realized I closed my Twitch chat, so sigh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so if you said anything between when I closed the Chrome And now I kind of missed it. So please say it again. Nope, still no GPU support. I'll probably also ask on Twitter later. But yeah. Okay, well, I guess at least I moved it to a web worker. I think that's still good. And then eventually I'm going to change the, like, I'm not going to be showing all of the images at once. Eventually I'm going to redo the UI such that like it actually is collapsed into this view. And then you can hover over it and it will have a fisheye effect where you can see the image. But it will be collapsed to kind of show like just the color information. So in that sense I can do optimizations of, yeah, I can either put in a loader or I can do optimizations. The loader probably makes the most sense because there is so much stuff to go through, so people will probably be okay waiting for it. Okay, it is 10 p.m. And I think I'm gonna call it a day. I think some next steps are to, right now I'm spawning a worker for every single fucking image. So I'm going to refactor my code such that I only spawn a worker per video. And then other than that, after that, I think I'm gonna refactor my UI so that it fits under like, I want it to be like this so it's much more compact, and that way like I can browse many videos at a time and then I can finally do my actual analysis. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining. This is so fun. Like, oh, and I was thinking of also putting in some filters for like for the videos themselves, like being able to filter by year that the video is, like is it 2007, 2017, or being able to filter by like number of views that the video has gotten or number of likes, different directors. I don't know yet, but I think that might be fun to see also. So yeah, but I love this distribution of like in general, like her videos tend to be more on the desaturated side and on the darker side. Like there's like an obvious like tail going this way. So I think that's really cool to be able to see. But also I'm just like really looking forward to being able to do the analysis on like, you know, what videos use what colors for like to show what. I think that'd be also really fun. So yeah, that is the plans. So, oh, hello, near this says Chrome GPU to see current settings, and Chrome flags to force hardware acceleration. Canvas hardware accelerated. Okay, this is a great link. This link and this link was great today. Okay. Problems detected. Nice. I'm full short circuit. Mac drivers on. Version information. Maybe I shouldn't be streaming this? I don't know. Okay. So thank you so much for everybody that joined. Thank you for joining the very first stream of the year, and hopefully more streams on a more regular schedule. Although I can't stream next Monday because I'll be in Singapore, which by the way, if I highly doubt anybody here is in Asia, because I don't think it's probably the afternoon in Asia right now, so maybe. But yeah, I'll be speaking in Singapore for JSConf Asia. I'll be speaking with Nadi and doing a workshop with Nadi, so I'm pretty excited about that. So mostly just to hang out with Nadi again and to see a few other people also. yeah, so I maybe they might be live streaming, so it'll be fun. Okay, thank you so much. Good night. Bye bye. Oh. First stream fun. And by the way, Chrome URLs. Chrome URLs. Will show all the possible Chrome URL pages. Whoa, cool. Did not know. Learned so much today. Thank you so much. Good night. See you next time.